and sort of feed off of them. Another person who feeds off of them is Trish Stratus. They were thrilled to see you out there. What's it like being a woman in the business, Trish?
Oh, it's, well, you know how it is being a woman in an industry that's male dominated. It's, you know, you got to really kind of prove yourself every time you're out there and try and hang with the boys. And, you know, I think there's a handful of women in our industry. And what was neat to go over to meet with the soldiers, the women soldiers, it was cool to kind of discuss with them what it's like living in this environment where, you know, they are, as women, you are the minority. So it was kind of interesting to hear their take and kind of like seeing that they're strong women and we're strong women. And it was really interesting to chat with them about that.
You know, Trish, speaking of hanging with the boys, you do a pretty good job. You're a gorgeous lady. Let me show you in the ring. You're pretty incredible there. Take a look, everybody. Ouch. You know, Trish, when I see you flipping these women and you getting flipped, how much does it hurt? It's got to hurt a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah. No, it. You know what? It just goes with the territory. You take your bumps and your bruises, and it's all. I wear mine like a badge of honor.
Well, you wear it well, and I'll tell you, all the guys over there felt that. In fact, we're showing some pictures of you talking to the troops. They just thought you and the other divas were absolutely just the to-do. They're hugging you, kissing you, the whole works. Have you ever had any broken bones, though, in the process?
Oh my gosh, yeah, let's see. I don't know if you can get the camera shot of that. I'm missing a knuckle. I'd show you the missing tooth, but yeah, then you wouldn't think I'm that glamorous. I've had a bone chip in my ankle, herniated disc. I mean, but it's one of those things that goes with the territory. It's like I've played, you know, sports growing up my whole life, and it's just contact sports was the kind of thing I liked when I was growing up, and I continued on as an adult, and I love what I do.
Well, we love what you do, too. You're great in action. We're going to have more with you in a second. We want to bring in Trish. Are you going to remember this forever?
Oh, for sure. You know, I'll tell you what, I know performing in front of the guys is great, but there's a lot of women here. Not too many because they're amongst the men. But you know what? There's some kick-ass babes out there, and that's what we try to do when we go out there. And they were, you know, representing for them, so it was cool.
And Trish, we'll just take one look at you, and we know why they were happy to see you.
Oh, well, thank you. Too bad we were only showing from the neck up. I had a great outfit.
Yeah, what did you make of that, the Afghan? I thought that was so funny, the Afghan TV, because traditions. So
yeah.
we're still going to show the divas, but show you from here up. You look pretty good from here up.
Yeah, well, you know, it was neat to just talk to some of the women about the progress that they've made with the, you know, restoring the women's rights, because, you know, just the thought that we are out there performing on a center stage in a women's wrestling match in a country where women's rights have been, you know, just only 4 years ago, women couldn't even leave their house, you know, they had to be fully covered, they couldn't go to school, they could not work. So, I mean, it's quite empowering as a woman, for sure.
Absolutely, it definitely was neat to be there. All of you, thank you. Stick with us, because still ahead, we've got some new details. That's so great. Tricia, what inspired you? What struck you?
I was actually sitting with a young guy, and we were having some lunch in the mess hall, and you know, so I got up, said thanks for lunch, and gave him a hug, and he just said, you know, I said thank you, and he said no, thank you, and he actually started to tear up, and he just said, you know, the fact that we come over here to say thank you, and you guys we appreciate you guys. It just, he said, it makes us feel like we're not forgotten, and it reminds them that what they're doing is not for nothing. And you know, he just said, I can't thank you for that. To go on and know that we are making a difference. People do care about us, and we're not forgotten. And it was just a touching moment, and it was really special to know that we can touch their lives like that.
JVL, what about your fun moments and memorable moments?